Every day, 28 people in the U.S. die in an incident that involves an alcohol-impaired driver. This is one death every 58 minutes. Drinking and driving is a huge epidemic that is spreading throughout the United States, and there isn't much that can be done about it because it is a moral choice. Many drunk drivers are missed by authorities because there can only be so many checkpoints and so many policemen being at the right place at the right time to catch drunk drivers. These actions by authorities do nothing to prevent the problem. It is only reactionary. However, the people that do get caught and get in trouble have to place breathalyzers in their car in order for it to start. By installing these simple devices, we are able to prevent people who have already been convicted of a crime from driving intoxicated. I'm Timberland Barnett, and today I'm going to talk about the different ways we can prevent drinking and driving. Placing a breathalyzer in all cars would ensure that no one would be missed and the roads be a safer place, along with making our society proactive rather than reactive. It would also help alcoholics in their addiction and help policemen focus on other tasks. I just want to show that with technology being so advanced, the government can make a quick, easy way to place these implemented devices in all cars, creating a more secure driving environment for everyone on the road. The majority of parents don't like children being out late because of crazy drivers, aka drunk people on their way home, will be on the roads too. Imagine not having to worry every time a loved one leaves the house because it is known that there will not be as many drunk drivers on the road. The amount of car accidents will decrease tremendously and the roads will turn into a safer place. Other countries have tried implementing devices to ensure the safety of their roads. According to an article by Tom Batchelor, the European Union has started trying to urge the implanting of clocks in cars, and these devices would go off at random times, and the person would have to blow in it to start their car. The EU strategy has backing from the European Parliament and the European Transport Safety Council. The EU's trial is similar to what we do in the US if somebody gets a DWI. If people knew that they couldn't drink and drive, they would plan ahead and not be so reckless. This would also make businesses such as Uber and Lyft thrive and create more jobs to benefit the economy. Alcoholism is just as much of a problem as drinking and driving. So what if we can kill two birds with one stone? Putting a breathalyzer in every car would make alcoholics drive sober, and in return, they themselves could go buy alcohol if they had the money. If they fail to stay sober, they won't be able to operate a vehicle until the effects have passed, or they will have to hire a service to drive them. Even though this might be a harsh way of handling the situation, it would help these people realize that they have a problem that needs to be solved. This will obviously not cure alcoholism, but if it saves just one life, it is worth it. If it makes getting behind the wheel harder or prevents one person from having one less drink, then it is worth it. With the roads being a safer place and people using Lyfts and Ubers, police officers wouldn't have to constantly have their eyes open for drunk drivers. Policemen have many other duties and responsibilities to tend to and can't always perform their duties to the best of their abilities because of being stretched too far with city and state budget cuts and other issues. According to Impaired Driving, Get the Facts, in 2015, 1.1 million drivers were arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol or narcotics. If a breathalyzer can help officers prevent a minimum of 1.1 million people being arrested and allows them to give their full attention to other crimes and also saves lives, what is stopping us? Currently, people are trying to help stop people from drinking and driving. Every year, states come up with new ads and campaigns to spread awareness and stop the problem. Instead of putting money into ads that are only halfway effective, the money could be spent on a solution that would permanently stop the problem. A few drinks won't kill anyone on their own, but getting behind a wheel afterwards might. Drinking and driving is too common in today's world, and drastic measures need to be taken in order to get it under control. With the amount of money that is spent on campaigns and ads, plus the utilization of today's technology, there could be a breathalyzer in every car. One simple breathalyzer in a car would prevent 1.1 million people from getting tickets, allow cops to focus on more within the community, and save 28 people every day. A change this big can't happen overnight, but if we want to make the roads a safer place, it needs to start soon. And then I also have statistics. This just talks about what the amount of beers affects. So 7 can seriously make it difficult to even just control a car or focus on driving, and even 2 can make you have trouble doing 2 tasks at the same time, and that's what driving is. So this talks about college students in drunk driving, and 43% of 20-year-olds have ridden with a drunk driver, which is a lot, and 1 in 5 college students admitted to driving drunk in 2010. So it's a big it's a bigger epidemic for college students just because it happens more. And then this just kind of talks about the same things, but it touches on the fact that between midnight and 3 a.m., drunk driving crashes kill someone every 23 minutes. And this one was interesting too. The most frequently recorded level among drinking drivers is fatal crashes was 0.17, and that's more than twice the legal limit. So